And what I'm talking about is the lines as being like energy lines. Okay. So, first one, learning occult. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining Learning Occult, and you have sent a palm. I got those. Nice clear pictures, thanks. What question do you have about that hand? There's a small delay on this. I'm just got to open window. Sorry. There's a small delay with the streaming service. Lifeline or profession? Lifeline or profession? The lifeline is it travels. No job from last 4 years. What's his age? And is he right or left-handed? $50. Okay. Just look at both of them. Oh yeah. Yes. Right-handed. Okay, cool. Yes, I realise you are. Suruchi came up. I've got you on the thing from before when you bought my books. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so right-handed, age 50. I'll just look at the right hand now. I've already looked at the left hand. He's very very outgoing lifeline. The lifeline reaches out toward the moon, and then it seems to sort of kick back in. That's a little bit dodgy drawing. It doesn't quite go like that. Let me try that again. So it seems to reach out more towards the moon, and that represents somebody who is an outward going person, not you know, quiet, not too quiet and shy. He's got a lot of energy, but then it does come back in. So the lifeline doesn't, it reaches the moon, but then it comes back. So that could represent just his nature, his personality, that likes to go all out. He's got the energy. Maybe, I don't know if he travels or if he likes his freedom to go out. It's very quite a strong lifeline. I don't see many issues with it. There's a period where there's like a support line here. So maybe this support line is representing you, because it's around about that 50 mark. So 40 is usually approximately halfway. So starting around there, that might be, it's like a support. I don't know if there's been any other issues, this support line is good. It's a very positive mark. Now, regarding his career line, he's got a very standard, oh, I wish I could draw, right? Okay, he's got a very standard headline. It looks pretty good from here, which shows that yes, he's got the ability for a job based on intelligence. Maybe it's not that long. Maybe it's a little bit shorter than that. But his fate line or career line stops at the headline. And then there's some like obstacle lines. So maybe around 35 already. Something happened around 35. Did he make some sort of a conscious choice about his career around 35? Whether this photo is a little bit blurry or not, I can't tell for sure, but it looks like there's not much of a career line there at all after 35. You're saying only last 4 years, no job. Okay. Okay. So after that age, then based on this photo, I can't see the career line come back in until, you know, more than 5 years later, there's a bit of a career line that comes in. But then it sort of fades away. It kind of like splits and fades away. Age 31 accident. Okay. Yeah, so it splits, and then after that, it shifts over. So that's showing that there's no clear direction. There's no clear direction here. I'm going to draw it with this pen, but it's not going to depict it accurately because my pen's too fat. I could possibly change the thickness of it. So this is what I see. Lots and lots and lots of little lines. This kind of area represents stats. It's either worrying him a lot, or he's stressing about it a lot, or he's very scattered in his goals. Like he doesn't have a single kind of focus. So that can represent jumping job to job, just not satisfied with his work. But it can also represent that he's trying to get the goal and the career path on track. Because sometimes when there's multiple lines like that, it's like there's all this static energy, like I was talking about before, and I'm going to be writing more about it in my new book. But this is static energy. It's like a bunch of hairs represent all the different things that are in his mind, and all those things could come together. It's like your hair's flapping around, but if you plait it all together, it becomes one rope. So to make this line turn into a career line, as it should. Now I lost my pen. Eek. So to do that, all those little lines can start sort of bunching together once he's found this direction. So yes, he can definitely get a job, and there's definitely the mind is there. It looks like there's a lot of thought in that area, a lot of mind action that's causing all those multiple lines, but they just need to come together. Instead of being, you know, 6, 7 lines, to bring them down to 1 or 2 lines, maybe 3 at the most. So that's focusing on what direction he wants to go and continuing that focus. So where your mind constantly goes, those lines begin to form better. So if you're constantly thinking about one line of work, like for instance mine, I'm constantly thinking about palmistry, so that's where I'm headed, so that's where my lines are forming. But if I start thinking, oh no, I'll go do my art instead, I'll go do this instead, do that instead, and doing way too much and not sort of directing the thought in one direction, that's when all them lines go mad. They go mad. I have a little bit similar on my palms, definitely, because I'm often just doing so much. But yeah, they can definitely get a job, and at the moment it's just showing that he does need to find a particular focus. Looks like he's definitely got the energy, he's got a good thumb, he's got a slightly jutting out pinky, so he might be a little bit on the eccentric side, just a little bit. So yes, I definitely wouldn't worry, but yeah, it's very possible. All right, I got some more here, some more photos. Is that Steph? I'll just download these items. Who we got here? Life means age. Sorry, I don't know. Life means age. I'm not sure what you mean by that. All right, Steph. Steph, is that astral? Okay, astral earthling. Thank you, astral earthling. I have got your photos, and what question do you have for me? Trying to scroll through all these I'm trying to scroll through all the comments. There's so many there. Hang on, where are we? Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Is there anything that stands out in these lines? Okay, let's have a look then. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. Okay, I'm just comparing. Your left hand has more energy than your right hand. So you are 45 years old. Okay, so right now your right hand is showing that some of your energy has depleted, maybe recently. Is that true? So just your left hand looks a bit more sort of plump, I suppose that's the word I can use. And you've got a really nice like thumb. You look like you're definitely a doer. That's, your thumb stands out, like you've got a well developed thumb, and that's really strong quality. Oh, you were diagnosed. Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it. I hope everything's going all right for you, that's for sure. So I'll look at your right hand. Your fate line seems to have changed around the 35 mark as well on your dominant hand. Just look at your left hand. On your left hand, your fate line has, oh, it's good. That's good. On your left hand, your fate line's quite steady. It grows right up to the heart line, and that's usually someone who tends to want to follow their passion in life. And yeah, so on your dominant hand, you got the fate line stops at the age 35 mark, and then it shifts over like a little bit, like you started on a new path around that time. And then it looks like it splits again. Before, well, what age are you? You said you were 45. So it looks like now, like your age now, there's some kind of a divided energy. So what that division means could be many things, but it's like maybe you are potentially going a couple of different directions. You moved to Tweed from Sydney 10 years ago. Okay, that might have been it. That makes sense for the 35 mark. But for your age now, yeah, there's a fork on that line by the look of it. And so it's potentially, you might be doing a couple of things in your life, like maybe the focus you had on one direction has divided, so you've split your direction into more than one direction. That's what it looks like. And by the time you're like 50, it looks like that will find its direction a little bit better. Just trying to zoom in. I'm trying to zoom in on that photo. Yeah, you've got you've got a few lines here, like it's a little bit blurry. I'm trying to zoom in, but it looks like this career line turns into one. So one of these directions is going to not go through in the long term. It'll go for a little while, but probably not in the long term, and the other one will continue in the long term. Does that make sense? And you've also got something completely different. So not coming from the same branch, but you've got another career line here. You've got like a few of them. They sort of come down. It's like a double career lines happening. And so whatever that one is, which looks like it might start possibly around that 50 mark as well. So that one seems to go as well. So it's like it's just maybe you've got so many things going on. There is a worry line that crosses through there that's causing a little bit of havoc with the line, so to speak. That stress line, it's after that period of stress that these lines grow. So that timing is difficult because it's up higher towards the index finger. But you definitely have potential to have two things going at once, for sure. And one of them, I can't tell for sure, but one of them does seem to go all the way to the finger. So that is like more long term. So one of those things will be more long term. Musician, tarot reader, artist, model. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my God, that's so fantastic. I'm also a tarot reader and an artist. I'm definitely not a model. Definitely not a model. But I play guitar for fun. What kind of music do you do? That's so interesting. Your hand, I knew that as soon as I saw your hand, I saw that thumb. I knew you had a some really good qualities in that, especially the angle of your thumb. You've got that it's called a angle of rhythm. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a clunk here. When you got this like a clunk there. Oh, will you? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I'd love to hear that. But yeah, you've got the angle of rhythm and you've got those long fingers. Yeah, you've got beautiful hands. They're not like my paddles that I call. My hands are like paddles. I learnt guitar and I write my own songs as well, but they're very sort of kindergarten learner songs. You know, I'm not like saying I'm good at it. I'm just winging it. No one's taught me any of it. I just make up a sound and chuck some words at it. But no, that's very interesting. Definitely. Send them to, have you got my email? You can send it on you can potentially send it on WhatsApp, otherwise send it to my email. Oh my God, that's so good. Your husband and you, right? That is so good. Oh, wow. That's so good. I just wish that I could learn. I've got this box. I'm going to hook this box up to my keyboard, which I have a keyboard, and I've got my guitar. I'm going to hook the box up. I want to try and record onto my computer and make the music on there, like add drums and stuff, like actually make a song, like to record it. But I have to teach myself to do that because I'm just want to wing it. I've got some of it online, but that's when I first started doing it, and they're so daggy. I've definitely got better with my songs. I've definitely got better at playing the guitar, but when I very first started learning the guitar and made the songs, I uploaded them to YouTube, so they are on YouTube. Sari's artworks they're at, so Yeah. Yeah, the tech stuff, I want to learn the tech stuff. And yeah, and just, yeah, I'm so focused on so many other things that I haven't had much time with it. That mainly play when I go on holidays. I bring my guitar with me, and I've got a lot more time to focus on it. But yeah, so if either of you got any other questions, I'm happy to try and answer them. Looks like we have not had anyone else send me any pictures, so I can continue answering if you've got more questions. So unless somebody else joins us. Stress lines coming in sideways. Yeah, okay, so they I'll bring that picture up again. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, so they start, those stress lines start right at the very start. Like from your thumb side, they come across and they hit the sort of the heart. Looks like they go to the heart line, and they hit the same point where the fate line is. So it could be a career related stress, but it would be something from the past more so than a future, because stress lines form when there's existing stress there. So I would say that is just potentially your current, you may have currently or in the recent past have had some stressful conditions. So they've left a mark there, but it doesn't really represent a future stress, because like those career lines, they're rising from there. You've got a couple of them, and there you get, these two get closer, so that could literally be your artist and music side, and potentially yeah, the other one could be your modeling side. Like, who knows? But that the modeling is the one that's further away from being an artist or musician. I think musician and artist are more close together, and then modeling is slightly like, you don't have to be creative to be a model, you know what I mean? So you've got the creative side, and then you've got your ability to look good. Yeah, so you don't have to be creative to look good, unless you're good at makeup. You're probably good at that too. But yeah, so no, I wouldn't worry about those stress lines. So something just fell into, not so much passion. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I nearly fell into going on TV. Years ago, my mum was an extra. My mum was an extra on a TV show, and I went into town with her for some reason. She had to go into her office. I think she was picking up her pay or something. So I went with her, and they happened to be looking for someone else for the show, like for acting, and they offered it to me, and I'm like, oh no, because I had a 2-year-old baby at the time, and I didn't want to do it. But if I didn't have a baby, then I would have went for it. Go on the TV show. I'd suck at acting though. I can't remember lines. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, how you doing there? Learning occult. How you doing there? Any other questions? I think we lost her. I think we lost her. I think she's gone. But that's all right. Maybe I gave her enough answers. She's subscribed to me on Facebook, so I've got just recently started a Facebook subscription, and we've got our own little group. Do I see much in our spirituality? Spirituality, let's have a look at that. Yeah, you kind of do. Spirituality can show up. I'll just draw. So when you got your headline and a heart line. Okay, no worries. Spirituality can show as a line coming from the outside here. You do have a small one here. And my father never had one, but he suddenly grew one. I had 10 years gap between reading my father's hand, and the one I took recently, like 10 years later, his line has grown. Like he's got this line here now, and that's like a spiritual line. So you have a small one of those, but the other sign for spiritual line is, I've talked about it on my website in an article. I'm not sure if I've got a video about it yet. I'll be putting more of that into my new book when I get around to it. So at the bottom of your lifeline, you've got quite a mess of lines, and it goes down and then it flicks out, and then you've got these other, you've got like these other lines. They're kind of just a mess of lines that crisscross each other. And when you get that kind of a formation, that's your wrist line, say, it forms this like tree roots or whatever. The mess of lines, I read in a book somewhere once that these are called spiritual seeker lines. So spiritual seeker lines, or someone who literally is kind of a spiritual person. So I've not confirmed it too many times, but most people that I mention it to, they do agree. So yes, you feel like you're a big spiritual team behind me. Yes, I understand. You probably do. You probably do. And yeah, so you do have that. You do have the. Wait a minute. I'll just get my pen back. You do have where your lifeline is. You've got the other spiritual angels, spirit angels, and guardian angel line. You've got a guardian angel line. You've got a couple of them, and so it starts sort of here and then sort of creeps down, and then you've got another one. So you've got quite a few lines there on your palm, but I feel like these are your guardian angel lines. And yeah, you definitely have a couple of them there. Getting distracted by other worldly things, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's good, sometimes, yeah, I get it. I'm definitely a bit that way myself. Because I was born so multi-talented, I don't know where to go. I can't focus on one thing. Maybe I'm ADHD. Do one thing, then do another. But I will finish that other book because I keep talking about it. I'm committed because I keep talking about it. You've lost a few close people throughout life, but still feel them around. Yes, well, I 100% believe in that, and I believe that if they were close to you, that you would definitely feel them around. So, yeah, I felt like my grandma was around the other week because my mum's got some issues, she's in hospital and blah blah blah, but I could smell flowers and there was no flower. I was in my house and I could smell flowers. There was no window open. I could just smell flowers and I didn't know where the smell was coming from. And then I realized last time that happened to me was more than 10 years ago when I felt her presence and I could smell flowers. So if I smell flowers out of the blue, that's when I feel my grandma's presence. So she's trying to tell me something. Maybe because my mum is going to go see her soon. Yeah, she has to go into care. She's too many health problems and she needs full-time care. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's beautiful too. I mean, other people get signs of their loved ones that have passed, like through the very common thing is a butterfly. Very common. Butterflies, feathers, birds, songs coming on at convenient time, that, you know, if you have songs together, all that sort of stuff. So I definitely am a believer in all of that. And dreams. I have people come to me in dreams, pass messages on. They don't seem to want to pass it on to me while I'm awake. They wait till I go to bed. And then they maybe that's when I'm more relaxed, and maybe that's when my mind hears it more. So all that jazz. So yeah, I'll clear all this now. Who we got online? Anyone else online? Welcome to say hi. Last opportunity to send me your pictures. Any more pictures coming? I don't think no one else sent any more pictures. You watch. I'll finish this live and my phone's gonna go off. Everybody wanting the reading, but they're gonna miss out because it's live stream only. Yeah. Yep, thank you so much for being here, and I will scoot as well. Loved seeing your hand pictures. You go get them and you send me that song, or any song. I'd love to hear it for sure. Send me a link or whatever. That'll be cool. Look forward to it, and I look forward to the next live stream again next week. Stay tuned, and catch you on Facebook or wherever. I'll try and get Facebook done. You take care too. Thank you. Bye.